Racism. Is it really that bad?
No, not at all. Why is that?
Racism is important, especially towards blacks and immigrant groups. It's clear in attitudes regarding slaves and slavery. Blacks and others are seen by whites as merely Sambraham, more the beast than men. If the focus of racism is inferiority directed toward those who have sometimes been considered to lack even the ability to be evil.
The major reasons whites in U.S. history have made other races weaker is for power. Take Hitler, for example. He had a way with words and always had a way to grasp others. He said, you know what, we have a problem, and that problem we have are because of Jews. He took those Jews and he killed them and tortured them, all because he wanted power. White man took blacks and forced them to work, abused them, and sometimes took it as far as killing. White man didn't want to work. That's why they had someone else do it for them. And that someone wasn't even considered someone back then. That person, those people were nothing but property.
Okay. A majority of Americans say racism is a big problem. It's been years since positive change has been done. According to CNN 2012 post, 47% of majority white school said it would be okay to bring home a black individual. This shows how much hate of uncomfort while has towards blacks. No other information was found on how blacks felt towards whites. A poll from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation on October 25, 2018 explained how 55% of the white Americans feel demonstrated on how they are said to be racist towards blacks. Racism in the U.S. has been widespread since the colonial era. The affluent white Anglo-Saxon presidents were granted privileges like education, immigration, voting rights, and criminal procedure. It was 17th century to the 1960s. Formal racial discrimination was largely banned in the mid-20th century. Racial satisfaction continues to occur in employment, housing, education, and etc. By average, Americans have changed much over the past several decades. For example, a 2007 ABC article stated that 1 in 10 admitted to holding prejudice against his Hispanic people. A majority of Americans say racism is a big problem. It's been many years since any positive change has been done. According to CNN 2012, majority of Americans say many years since positive change has been. I was videoing.
Are we going? A major.
Okay, come on.
A major reasons whites in U.S. history have made other races weak. No. Like this.
No.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Lack even the ability to be evil. Now go. Go. It's clear in attitudes regarding slaves and slavery. Blacks and others are seen by whites as merely Sambraham, I don't know that word, more like beasts than men. If the focus of racism is no. Racism. Is it really that bad?
What kind of question is that?
Go.
Wait. There we go.